Hey YouTube, how you guys doing? Happy Saturday. I'm here with your YNR spoilers for next week. I am feeling better. I thank you guys so much for your well wishes. It was 2 weeks of mass destruction, felt like to me. My whole house was sick, but I feel so much better now, and I thank you guys so much for just hanging in there with me. So, let's see what's going on. Next week, um, Monday, after Nick tells her about Chelsea losing the baby, Phyllis goes looking for Summer and they wind up arguing again. Nick tells Phyllis he wants to divorce. Genevieve offers to pay the mystery woman for the name of the person setting her up. Jen then thinks she's got her info for free by the woman's reaction to Colin's name. Catherine tries to give Jack advice, but he just keeps talking about how much she must miss running Chancellor Industries. Victor sees the headlines on Nikki's phone and takes off from the hospital to visit the remains of the ranch. Nikki finds a bereaved Victor in the ruins where they relive their memories, and then he proposes. Lily urges Kane to tell Jack he wants to run Jabot. Catherine warns Lily that Kane may get caught in the crossfire. Jack tells Kane he's not ready for the CEO position and that he had someone else in mind. Kane reminds him he can run Jabot before. He has run Jabot before and says this is about Genevieve. Jen is stunned when Kane tells her he lost a promotion due to her and she's ruined his life for the last time and he's done with her. Jack asks Phyllis to work side by side with him and Newman. Nick tells Summer and Noah he filed for divorce. Summer says good. Neil tells Jack he's about to leave Chancellor Industries. Jack says, my friend, I'm about to change your mind. Summer sees Phyllis hugging Ronan at the coffee house. After Summer asks Ronan, does my mom even know you have a kid? What? I didn't even know he had a kid, so this is about to get deep. Phyllis confronts Avery about Nick. Noah tells Nick something about his time in New York. Christine and Phyllis go head to head. Adam lies to Chelsea again in order to help Sharon. Adam, I was so pulling for you, I really was. Jack gets a warning courtesy of Victor. Billy is tested by Jack. Nikki has some advice for Victoria. Adam has to face Chelsea over his lies. See, I always come back to bite you in the butt. Jack can't forget what John said to him. Victor and Nikki move the following week. Victor and Nikki move forward together. Noah and Nikki find something that points to Sharon as being responsible. Noah and Nick find something that shows that Sharon was most likely responsible for the fire of the ranch. Harmony and Neil say goodbye to one another. Ronan's investigation of the mystery surrounding Kane reveals a suspect. Genevieve tells Tucker farewell. Jack gets sobering news. So that's what's going to happen next week and a little bit of the following week. As for who's coming and going, like I said, Harmony is leaving in 2 weeks. Genevieve is leaving in 2 weeks. Abby's last day is her last air date will be on the 23rd. Now they never said if they were gonna recast her or what, but and I don't know how she's gonna leave off the show. I just know her last day that we'll see her on the show at that Abby is October 23rd. Because her last tape date was October 2nd, and I think it's like a 2 week turnaround for when the shows actually come out from when they tape. Um, uh, we got some new guys coming, ladies. 3 new guys are coming. One is name is Ignacio Cerricio, and he comes from if you guys watch General Hospital, I've never seen it. So he used to be on General Hospital. He used to be on General Hospital. So he'll be coming in December. And they have 2 new other guys named Lamont Archie and Rederick Williams. And they're coming too. And they are all 3 of them are cute ladies. Y'all gonna love it. Ignacio is supposed to be like a New York police officer or something. And so he's gonna come in. Not sure they in November the new guys are gonna come Lamont Archie and Rederick Williams. at the athletic club and the coffee house starting in November. So I don't know what their roles are going to be, what their positions are going to be. I wish I could show y'all a picture. I really do, because they just so cute. Wait a minute, let me see if I can show y'all a picture. Okay, I'm gonna look into that, and I'm gonna try to see if I can show y'all a picture. But anyway, moving on from that. So they are coming, and John Abbott's ghost is gonna come again in a little bit. And like I said, Heather's leaving, but they didn't have a final air date for her. And that's about it as far as who's coming and who's going. And the soap for the Jill is coming back on November 2nd. I almost missed that. Jill is coming back on November 2nd, and Anita, which is Chelsea's mom and Jeffrey's ex-wife, and yeah, she'll be back on October 30th. So got all that going on. That's about it. Yeah, so that's about it for who's coming and going and the spoilers for the week. So last week, while I was sick, I still watched it. Okay, Phyllis got off. She got off. She wasn't charged. She was dismissed. The case was dropped, and it was something about Christine lied about saying who she was, or what her role was, like her being a DA or assistant DA or something. She lied, and that kind of messed up the case for her. So she was like, okay, she got mad, and the judge, who was I don't know if y'all ever watched The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Will Smith, well, the uncle, he was his name was James Avery. He was the judge, and he did a real good job. He was like, no, you the reason why the case got dismissed in the first place. He was telling that to Christine, because she was like, how are you gonna dismiss it? And she just went all off in the courtroom or whatever. And so after it was over, Phyllis went off on Christine, and they had a few words. And then that's when Adam called Nick or something, said that Summer was in the hospital. She was an accident, and she was run off the road and all that stuff. So Christine was talking to Paul, and she was like, maybe we can do a civil case since we can't do the criminal case. And Paul's like, Christine, I just have too much going on. My son, I'm about to serve time for killing my son, and we got Eden. They can't remember what happened. I really don't have time to put into this. Let's just let this go. It's been this many years, and we just gotta let it go. So Christine was like, it's just hard for me to let this go. She could have killed me and blah, blah, blah. And he was like, well, maybe it's just karma, Christine. Maybe some kind of way the universe doesn't want us to pursue this anymore. Just let it go. So that was that with them. Chelsea lost the baby. And, Summer was acting like she even went to their house. And she's like, if there's anything wrong with the car, I'll get it fixed. And the insurance will take care of everything. And they was like, what? Insurance? Are you serious? My baby died. I lost my son because of you. So nobody had even told Summer that the baby had died and all that. So Adam is mad at Nick, and he's not showing his emotions to his wife. What's his wife's name? Chelsea. He's not showing his emotions with Chelsea. I thought I heard Noah. And so, she's just all mad. She's like, why won't you express your feelings? And he's like, well, this is how I handle it. This is how everybody express their feelings in a different way. So, boom, splash that out the way. Who else went on? Of course, Abby called Ronan and Phyllis. I mean, not Abby. Summer called Abby. Summer caught Phyllis and Ronan, doing their thing. Told the daddy. He was mad. He went over there and he told her he was through with her. Summer through with her. He wanted to. He just don't want to do anything with her anymore. They pretty much done. Him and Avery had a little moment and do their little thing. Nick and Avery. Jack ended up buying Newman Enterprises, so now Victor don't own it anymore. He fired Victor, Nick, and Victoria, so then they could empty their stuff out by the end of the day. And after that, Victor was like, well, how could this happen? He started calling the people on the board, and they were like, the reason that it happened was because of Sharon. When he put Sharon into it, it kind of gave away the people's loyalty to him. And after that, after he got that phone call, he had a heart attack or a stroke or something, and he fell down. Nikki came in and she caught him. And what happened was when he fell off the horse before he left town, and then from the explosion when he was out of town, that made his head swell or brain swell or something, and it just, it affected him to where he passed out or whatever. But he's in the hospital and he was recovering. Okay, who was that? I think Adam went off on Sharon. Adam went off on Sharon. Nick went off on Sharon. Noah went off on Sharon. Everybody was just giving her the blues, right? Yeah, that was my husband talking. Sorry. Let me just put this thing on. Wait a minute. Okay. So everybody just went off on Sharon, and so she just went into this mode, and she set the Newman house on fire, and it is burned down. The fireman said it can't even be saved. So everybody's trying to find a way not to tell Victor, and so I guess when I said with the spoilers, he's supposed to see it on Nikki's cell phone because she won't tell him. And so yeah, Friday they was like the house is beyond repairable. It's just a total loss. And so now he loses his job, he loses his house, and he had just told the kids he's no longer going to fight for Newman Enterprises. If they want it, they can put up the fight because he's tired, and it's their legacy at the end of the day. So if they want their legacy, they got to work for it. Jack's daddy came and he was like, you wrong, Jack, and this is not the way we do things. And he was like, well, he did it to us, Dad, and I had to sit back and watch him take over our company, and now I'm wrong because I'm doing it too. He said, Jack, it's not even about that. Look where you've been. Look where you come from. Why you just won't let this go? He's like, no, I'm not gonna let it go. I'm not gonna let it go. So Nick came over after they left the hospital, found out that Victor had went into the hospital. He came over and he was gonna hit him, and then he caught himself and he started saying stuff to try to make Jack feel bad. And he said, well, I hope you don't think this is supposed to make me feel bad, because it don't. Victor's done this to me before, and oh well, pretty much is what he was saying. So, and then Kane got this letter from this woman, this letter and this gift from this woman, and he had the athletic club to like do a false alarm to get everybody out so he could try to flush out who the woman was, and he found her, and she said that his mama put her up to it. The mama was denying it, and they not believing nothing the mama's saying right now. So, they think she lying, and the girl's like, who did it? And she was like, you was the one that paid me to do all this. And she started saying, I know this about you, and I know this about what's the sister name? It starts with an S. What was the sister's name? I can't remember what his sister name was. Kane's sister, the one that passed away. He was telling me all these things about her and all of this. So Genevieve's like, little girl, I don't know who you think you playing with, but I'm gonna find out who put you up to these lies or whatever. So Eden remembered something about what happened at the thing, and she wrote it down. So they're supposed to look into that, see how true it is or whatever. I think that's it, y'all. So that's a little review of what happened on last week, spoilers, and who's coming and going. And I will see you guys next weekend for your Why Not Spoilers. Thank you for hanging in there with me. Thank you for your get well wishes. Love you guys so much. You have a great rest of your weekend, and I will talk to you soon. And that's it, and that's all. Have a good weekend.